So here's the situation. Oh, that's louder than I want it to be. I have no thoughts in my brain right now. I have not spent a single second today thinking about what I'm gonna build on stream. So we're gonna have to start by figuring that out. And then we will build. Normally I come into this with more of a plan. Today I've been a little bit busy, so there's been no plan. Not in the slightest. In fact, all the things that I want to build, because I have some ideas, but all I want to do is play with the new pack. And that's not an option. So that's a thing for us next week, not so much a thing for us today. So where does that leave us? In a tough spot. It's always hard for me when this happens, like when we get this close to the new expansion pack coming out, because it's like all you want to do is do the new expansion pack and you just can't yet. You made autumn soup today. That's fun. Today I recorded the review I wrote of the expansion pack, and it took me literally all day. So that's all I've done today. I still have to record a lot of gameplay footage to like put into it, but all of the part where I speak is now complete. So that's good. That's the biggest part of it all, isn't it? So anyway, well, let me get this ready. That's not the right thing. Sims 4. And it's advertising to us. Hey guys, did you know there's a September sale on right now? You probably didn't know, because it's not like they tell you every time you open the game, and you know how they're totally not giving you pop-ups in-game on that little store shopping cart icon. So you totally probably didn't even realize, but there is in fact a September sale on right now. So, well, I wonder when the September sale is. It's a shock, isn't it? Oh, spoilers. Sorry. It's not really a spoiler. My sim was pregnant. Baby was born. Nobody's surprised. I know, giant yellow pop-up. Wow, who could have seen this coming? Okay, so now we have to figure out what we're gonna do. Now we have to find a solution. So I think I want to go to there. It hurts. Man. We could do an autumn inspired sort of thing. Coffee shop / fall bakery. Oh my god. Fall bakery, small business, apartment above it. Thank you. That's what we want to see. Okay, let me change the stream title. Okay, now we're talking. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much you just saved the stream. Where do we want to do it? I feel like I love to build fall stuff in Brindleton Bay because the vibes of Brindleton Bay are just unmatched. Like, it's so nice out here. I do a lot of stuff like this on like this sporting space lot because the trees in Brindleton Bay get so pretty. I need to move a sim in though so that we can cheat for it to be fall. It could be Copperdale instead. What does Copperdale. What does this lot look like in the fall? Here, let me get a random. Diana. I don't know if I like Diana. Lindsay. Addison. Norma. Like the Animal Crossing villager. Okay. It doesn't really matter what their name is. You're just here so I can cheat the season. You're purely here so I can look at the season here. Yeah, she kind of has a fall vibe. It works. Okay, that's not good weather. Sunny fall. I'll just let her sleep a day or two so we can try and let the trees turn. And we'll see how it looks. Did we find Curly yet? Nope, sure didn't. No, we most certainly did not. See, most of these won't change. So we're looking for like these ones to turn more of a nice red color. Again, she's wearing a turtleneck to bed. I don't know if I would want to wear a turtleneck to bed personally. I feel like it's like a little restraining. But, you know, who am I to judge? You want to try and sleep again? Hurry up. Yeah, they're starting to change. I want to get until tomorrow, though. Sleep. I don't like to cheat the time with UI cheats if I can avoid it, because I feel like that causes me problems. You don't ever want to wear a turtleneck? Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about turtlenecks. I don't know if they're really my preference. So, do I not have UI cheats installed? No, I do. I just don't like to cheat the time with UI cheats because it glitchy when you do that. It can be bad. I'm just gonna have her sleep until the morning though, so it won't be too bad. She's almost done. As soon as the sun's back up, then we can stop this. Back in bed. Did I uninstall MC Command Center? Nope, I have her still. Guys, I don't know what's going on with that whole situation, but I've got MC Command Center installed and my pictures haven't gone away since. So, I don't know. I even triple checked last night that I had the right version of MC Command Center because I started second guessing myself, and I have 5.1, the updated one from, I don't know. Who knows, chat, who knows? Okay, we can build it now. I'll do some money cheats too. Will we play veggie again? I don't know yet. We'll see. I probably could have done it today, but that's obviously not the case, so. We shall see. Not today, though. This is Copperdale that we're building in right now, Dark. Okay. Well, I've got a second OBS open, so I can record this. It's not very autumnal. You don't think it's very autumnal? You don't think it's autumnal? I even think this place looks autumnal. Maybe it's because these trees right behind me aren't, but we're gonna add extra trees in, so it's gonna be okay. Don't worry. We haven't started yet. We just got here. Okay, well, I'm gonna start by putting this stuff down. Thank you so much, Owen. My building is very autumnal. This building right here, the one that totally exists. The owner needs a cat named Ginger or Pumpkin. That could be kind of cute. I could see that for us. I feel like I want to have a balcony. I just think that would be so cute. Maybe we could get ourselves like a little, or even a slightly big porch too. I think there's some potential here. Bookstore, coffee shop, maybe. All I know is autumnal bakery. So, oops. We'll figure that out as we go, aside from that. Don't know if I want it to be that high up or not, but I like how there's a lot of porch space for us to sit on. You're gonna say something controversial, are you, Tilly? Uh-oh. What are we gonna say? What are we gonna talk about? Uh-oh. You find lots that are built to be multi-use, slightly annoying, cafe, but also store, restaurant, but also lounge. No, I don't think that's that controversial. I think that when you try, like especially if you use it like with the regular lot type, like if you make a library lot type that also has stuff for like 4 other kinds of lot types, I agree that that can be kind of annoying. So I don't think that's controversial. I think that's valid. Especially because, I don't know, especially because the Sims don't behave right when there's all those different things on the lot, so I don't disagree. This one's gonna be a small business though, and the small businesses, in my opinion, work fine. Okay. Yeah, like when they start doing things they aren't meant to be doing at the lot, I also get annoyed by that. So I agree. Do I want it to be flat? I think I do. I'm gonna look at the Cozy Bistro kit real quick because I don't know what color I want from this. God, there's so many kits. I want a search button. See, like this brown one, I never really use that. But then there's like this reddish color with the gold. And reddish with gold. That's very, I would say, autumnal. You know? You think it feels fall? Yeah, I agree. I think that's nice. Hi, Shella, how are you? You think it feels more Christmas? This, I feel like, because this is a very burnt color, like it's like a burnt orange, not orange, I mean burnt red color. It's like a deeper, to me, Christmas is kind of like brighter red and green. I mean, not always, but okay. We can make a Christmas bakery next year too. I don't know if I want there to be a balcony on the whole second floor of this porch. I'm not really sure. I feel like what worries me, oh my God. Oh my God. What worries me about that is because this is so big, I don't really like that it covers the, I don't know, I just don't like that it covers up the whole area. Oh my God, AutoMod is picking up the default message. Why is it picking up the suggested hype train message? I've never seen that before. Is it the emote? It doesn't like the emote? Why is AutoMod, that's a Twitch emote, like from Twitch. All right, well, that's interesting. Yeah, but do you see what I mean? Isn't this like kind of too wide if we do it like that? It makes me not like that it's a round balcony. I think maybe that's part of the issue. If I had the balcony be small, maybe then I could duplicate it, but I think it's like the roundness of it all that is throwing me off. It like hides the windows in the front when you do it like that. I don't want it to hide the windows in the front. We can have balcony back there, but I want to be able to see the windows. So I think it should be, I think it shouldn't have that. This is gonna need to be a wood color, I guess. There we go. I'll probably put that everywhere then. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, we're gonna have an awning. We're definitely gonna put an awning, like with some of these types of things. That is very much the vibe. But we wouldn't be able to do this if we had the roof. I know that people wanted a balcony though. That's why I was showing them. Now the question is, what awning do we want? This is so red. I want it to be like more orange. I actually, well, you know what though? The creamy color isn't too bad. Yeah, the ones from For Rent are pretty nice too, and they'll fit a little bit better. Oh, see, that's also very red, but it's like red and cream. We could also do like an orange color if we want to like really commit to the fall thing. But I don't think that that looks good with the red on our building. We'd want to like switch it out. Because I think the red and the orange are weird together. I do like that. You think no foundation? I kind of want to have a foundation just so we can have like some level of separation with the ground, but it doesn't have to be this foundation. It doesn't have to be tall either. But I kind of want to have something, I think. I think it'll help us when we start adding in landscaping to have like something that goes up a little bit. Yeah, I'll put that around the corner. I wish that you could like properly wrap it around the corner if there was a corner piece. But alas, that does not exist. I guess that just is the color that matches this, isn't it? Can you all place it? No, not really, because there's not like a corner, you know? It would have to like be round and wrap around it. You know who can do that? The Sims 2? Does The Sims 2 have that? The Sims 2 gets everything. They're winning over there. No, sorry, I should say The Sims 4 got everything. They don't get anything anymore. That ship has sailed. Yeah, there's gonna be an apartment on top. That's my plan. I think it'll be really cute like that. Let's do a fancy wood column, maybe. I think I like those. And we'll put it all the way up. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll see about this. I'm not really sure if I like that or not, but we shall see. I do really like how this one looks. I just really like this fence, but I don't know if that's the right vibe for this. What is fall like in Florida? Really hot. None of this business that we've got going on over here with it. But we do have like some of the trees change, obviously, like, but not a lot of them, and it's just hot. You know? Oops, go back. Okay, like a muted red brick. You think a muted red brick? See, I really like what they have over there. That is kind of a good vibe. But I'm scared that if it's red, and that's like a red tile instead of a red brick. So I don't know if that's gonna look really strange with the orange, because I think we do have that color. But yeah, that doesn't, like, that with the orange doesn't really, like, work for me. Let me just save that inside somewhere so I don't lose it, and then this is not even close to being muted, but it is kind of like a reddish and orangish color, which in some ways could be good for this. Oh, MK Rich, thank you for the gifted subs. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I actually don't really think that's too bad. Let me look at the half wall, or the platform trims. Just get a little wood. I think it's very warm and cozy feeling. That's good that you think that. I really am glad. I don't know if I want this to be flat or not, because part of me is wondering about doing something like that. Obviously they have like slightly different shapes over there, but if there was like a little teeny tiny baby dormer I think that could be kind of cute. I really am extremely annoyed that the plants are in this category. I don't like this update. It's very frustrating to me to click on the chimney section and then have to scroll past all these plants that I don't want to use to then find. I do not like that. I wish they hadn't done that. I don't like that update. Ever since it first happened, I was like, I don't know about this. And now it's been out for a little bit because it was right before Enchanted by Nature came out, and I still don't like it. We need to get this in like a... You know what? That's kind of horrible in a way that sort of works. You know what I mean? The thing is, it's like clipping into the... Or it's not touching the roof. And I don't really know that you can fix that. You think 3 looks odd? Really? Yeah, the roof decor category was just a mess before, and now we have plants and it's even worse. Huge mistake. You think the gap is barely noticeable? That's nice of you to say. I don't know if that's true. I wonder if we could fix the gap somehow by doing something like... No, that's not gonna work. You think 3 looks too weird for the roof size? I understand why someone might think that. I don't know if I necessarily agree about that, because for me, I know that these are like really little, and I'm kind of doing that on purpose. Yeah, when there's only 2 dormers, it always looks kind of like eyes. I'm with Christine on that. I'm never so sure about that. Why not drag the pieces into the main roof? What, this? Impossible. Might I introduce you to the concept of decorative dormers? That is not a thing that can be done, unfortunately. This is kind of what I was picturing, is that maybe I could do this. No. Make it a little smaller. Because it's like visibly not correct still, obviously. But it's like a little bit less frustrating to me. From the front at least. But you can't only do it with 3. So that's just so we can hide the gap. Can I drag the roof back, place the dormers on the ceiling, then put the roof back in place? Yeah, you can kind of do stuff like that. The question is, can I like try and get the dormers at the right height and then put the roof back? It's just hard to know what kind of height I would want them to be at when doing that. Maybe I could put the roof like this way and then try. But it's so hard to like guesstimate where it would need to go. Okay, let me just start them at the base level. And you would go like over a little bit. I unfortunately did kind of like it with 3. I know that you all didn't, but I kind of did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what 7 looks like. Not good. 8, 9. Maybe a little bit further forward. And then I can like clip one into the back of it. Like, I'm sort of imagining that I would do it like this. It will be clipping. But then you can kind of get it. Oh no. Okay, put this up like one little bit. Yeah. No. Oh my god. I don't know if I can fix that little tiny bit. You know what? Let's not dwell on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we might have to just deal with that tiny little thing. If these remove themselves, I feel like I might lose my mind, honestly. I'm not gonna take it well. Okay, do I want to have the same thing in the back? 'Cause if so, this is kind of annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You want to be like, what? It's just, oh, wait, is that a whole half tile forward? Yeah, it is. Wait, I can't even tell if that's in the same location. Oh no, it was. Okay. Can alt raise the roof a little bit. Yeah, I'm scared that, so when you do that, sometimes it doesn't keep it when you scoot it over. And obviously I can't raise it once I'm over here because that defeats the whole purpose in doing all of this. Oh my god, it keeps, yeah, it jumps to a different height. So the answer is no. We cannot alt raise the roof a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it unlimited build? Yeah, we're not gonna limit packs on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next week, when I can start posting early access with the new expansion pack, it'll be exclusively limited pack content for the first little bit there. So, because it's gonna be only the expansion pack and the update, so. Okay, well, since this is across the whole back, it actually might be fine because now it's gonna be like all the way across. So they're just like through the middle a little bit, and that's not too bad. I do kind of like how that looks. So that should be fine. Put these up there. Okay, I'm gonna save my game too, because I haven't done that yet this entire time. Nice. Nice. Autumnal bakery, heck yeah, that's how I feel about it too. I'm glad that you agree. Okay, I'm gonna look at the stuff from Wedding Stories. I feel like, honestly, these windows, and I have done this kind of thing before with a bakery like this, but I feel like these kind of have the right vibe. Maybe it should just be 2 of them though. Oh no, 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 that looks bad. Maybe the sign needs to be smaller, and that would help. I can't tell if that's too much or not. You think it's perfect? Okay, I don't know if I believe you, but we can, once we start adding more to it. You know what else I think is kind of autumnal are the ones from, these are university. That's a very dark brown. We could use like the very light. Has yellow flowers. That could be kind of the right vibe. And then like the top half is sort of that like lighter brown shade, you know? Okay. Put those on either side. We need to have a door in between them for our little balcony. This one is so cute, but I wish that maybe it didn't have like those colorful flowers on it. New clown! Oh my god. Oh, Easter, congratulations on the clown roll. That's very exciting. It's very rare that someone gets that clown roll, as you all know, because it costs 1,000,000 points. Plus, you have to have the other rolls first, so it's like, you gotta spend a lot of time at lilsimsie streams. For a long time. But congratulations. I don't like that one. Yeah, I saw the new papercraft stuff is in debug already. We were looking at that on the stream on Thursday, after the update. But yeah, some of that new papercraft stuff's already in the base game debug. I think that was probably a mistake from them, but I'm not complaining. That's simple enough and fine. You're only 500,000 eggs away from the clown roll. I'm sincerely so sorry. Hey, you want to see something really, really upsetting for you specifically? Oh, 1,000,000 points. Ready? I'll do it again. Oh, 1,000,000 points again. Should I do it again? How does that make you feel? What do you think about that? I don't think I like that little thing. I think it needs to be like some kind of little... That makes me feel bad. Twitch won't let me delete your messages. The mods are trying to delete me. That's kind of messed up when you think about it. What about that? Just like a little one? I don't really like it though. Never mind. Wrong shades of brown. Can you really tell though? I don't think so. No, I don't get points for streaming. I just have infinite points on my own Twitch stream. So I don't even earn points. I just have infinite points. So I could do that, what I just did 1,000,000 times. Literally, because I've got infinite points. Oh, you think there should be an outdoor staircase next to the apartment so they don't have to go up to get, like, go through there to get into the... Yeah, it would be nice if we didn't have to go through the bakery to get into the apartment. Gotta figure out how I want to do that if we are going to do it. I'd probably do it like... See, like, do you want to have the staircase over here in the way back? Or would you want it to be like facing this somehow? Yeah, it's gonna be a small business in the end. I'm trying to decide like what direction I want it to be. Bottom stairs are off lot. Oh boy. I don't really want to put stairs up to the balcony. I don't really like... Also, there being a foundation really throws this off. I don't know if I really want there to be stairs up to the balcony. Oh my god, this is like such a pain to sort through. You could do it like that, possibly. But oh no, this isn't big enough then. I don't want to do a ladder. Like, to me, the ladder defeats the whole purpose of it. Because the ladder is then, like, that's not a nice entryway up to your apartment, you know? So I wouldn't want to do that. What would happen if I had a little bit of extra roof over here? Okay, if we could have the doorway to get up there be over here somehow. I think this should be okay. We could like wrap it around a little bit or something. I don't really like how that looks. I feel like sometimes when I do this, I like to have it be like that and then even extend it out. Conflicting block cluster. Why are you doing that? But like sometimes I'll do it like this. But then I'm not sure if that's too far. I don't want to have the stairs be to the balcony. I really would like for the balcony to be separate if we can, chat. I understand that you want it to be to the balcony, but bear with me, okay? Because I don't really want to put them all the way back there to the balcony. I'd rather have it be around like this, kind of. Yeah, it could be like a single tile wide staircase instead of double, obviously, too. Doesn't matter too much. Just sort of figuring out what we want shape-wise. You like the orange awning? I like the orange awning too. I'm glad that you like it. If I raise this up, it just makes my staircase bigger. Perfect. Yeah, that's not too jarring. Like the color of it or anything like that. So we could probably still do it like that. The green stairs are good vibes. Oh. Shall I like the green stairs? I don't really know what color I want to have the upstairs be yet, so I'm scared of it. I think. Okay, let me look at... Oh, Shella is growling. Yeah, I know, it's kind of scary. I like how that looks. I think that's really cute, actually. And that gives me a nice spot to have a little sneaky bathroom over here in the back. Would I want to shrink this? It looks really, really kind of bad from back here, though. That's the problem. I don't know if I like how this part looks, but that's okay, because, you know, we'd be able to have, like a tree or something in this little back section. We could have this be a place that has loads of plants. Oh, bad color. That color is acceptable, although maybe it should be a little bit further off. Okay. Okay. What kind of tree are we talking here? I do love this one from Cats and Dogs. She is very beautiful. Yeah, the little bump out bit could be a different color too, possibly. The only thing is, like, the bump out is really the only part that you can see, because there's gonna be a lot of these windows over here, so like most of the brick is not very visible. Yeah, I love that Cats and Dogs tree. It really is so pretty. Birch trees remind you of The Sims too. Aw, that's so sweet. Takes you back. That's how I feel about the other Cats and Dogs tree with The Sims 3. We didn't even have a tree really like that. Where is it? There wasn't really a tree really like this in The Sims 3, but I feel like the vibes of this tree just have slightly more of a Sims 3 vibe to them. Like, there's just something about the texture of it. Like, it looks more like The Sims 3. So I always liked that tree for that reason. Okay, I'm gonna put some bushes in this little spot. There you go, Shella. See, it's green. Are you happy? Maybe I will scoot her back. It has Appaloosa Plains vibes. It really does, doesn't it? Do you think it's better for it to be like a little bit further back? Maybe it should just go, no. Leave it how it was. It was fine before. Don't mess it up, lilsimsie. Autumn is Sims 3 vibes for you? Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. Oh, see, this is why you would want to like raise the whole thing up just a little bit more. But then I would need to have stairs. If I did it like this, you have to have a staircase. And of course the foundation doesn't match anything anymore. So that kind of ruins the energy of it all. Oh no, I need to delete the... Oh, that like jumped up really high. That's no good. Please don't do that. I don't accept that. Okay, like that. It's not clipping or anything. Will this be made into a YouTube video? I don't know. We shall see. I have a lot of builds that I haven't posted yet on YouTube that I want to post on YouTube. And I'm probably gonna post those first before I post this, but you never know what the future holds. If it turns out really cute, then we can consider it. You know what? That does not look too bad. Now that we have the foundation there, I actually think that kind of, like, it looks better on this side over here too. Okay. Yeah, well, that's the thing also. We have a lot of new pack content that I will be posting very soon. So this one's gonna fall to the side. Have to be set aside for a little bit until we're done with all of that, you know? Okay. So you need to be there and then raised up too for it to be the exact right height. That's not too bad. I need to find some kind of way to put this tree in something. Do you think it's okay if I put it in like that tiny of a little thing? I feel like it would be. I know I could use the tree cage, but I kind of like the, I don't know, I just like how substantial the stone of it all is. So I think for me, that's maybe a little bit better. No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one either. That's clipping with the balcony. So are you. Maybe no more tree back there then. So sad though. Copperdale is from high school years. I saw someone ask. Copperdale is the high school years world. We can have some like potted plants on the side. I guess it doesn't need to have that many trees. Let's do a stone on this. Which one? Maybe we get like Jungle Adventure. I really like the Jungle Adventure stones, like these ones. Oh. I'm not really sure what color. See, that one's kind of dark. To know if that's good or bad. I think it looks kind of good. I think that there should be wood on this though, like on the deck in the back. Oh, that's a very reddish, orangish wood color. We want to use that up there too. It's like a lot of different wood tones happening. Maybe I'll keep that. I can post about the new pack next week, Mal. This time next week, there will be pack content available to you. The embargo lifts on Friday. They said I can share a week before, so I think it probably is fine to share now. They've been really weird about it though, so I don't know. But we can post content on Friday, so you won't be able to see anything from it until then. But that's when we're allowed to post about it. So my first stream with it will be on Friday too. Yeah, I like that. I think I want to get a spandrel. The only thing is, this is like so much darker than what I'm using, and that's so much lighter. And that's like so cool toned, so where does that leave me? Yeah, in the past they were weird about us even saying that we had early access at all, and this time they said you're allowed to say that we have early access, so that's good. We were allowed to share this time. I always found that really strange because like everybody knew. Like it wasn't like it was a secret, like I mean it was a secret, but it's like, you know, you knew that it was happening. You just didn't know like exactly when, but like, okay, I'm making this part a little bit darker, which I think helps. I love The Sims 4 so much. I love it. It's my favorite game. And I love when it crashes. It's so fun that that happened. Yeah, I had saved. I don't remember how long ago I saved. It might have been like 20 minutes, which is kind of annoying, but I'll be able to put the stuff back because I know what I did. I'm gonna have a positive outlook about this. I only saved a couple minutes ago. It's gonna be fine. $4.27. Oh. It's $4.47. Oh. 20 minutes. That's half the stream. It's half the stream. Oh God. I love this game. I love this game. I love The Sims 4. It's my favorite game. Everybody take a deep breath. Okay, at least my roof is there, you know? Okay. I think I last saved after I did the roof. So. That's all right. We know what we did. We can put it back. It's gonna be fine. We know what we were up to. Yeah, the roof was the most annoying part of that. So as long as we have the roof still, that's okay. I kind of wish that I could have one of these, but I just feel like that's a little bit close to the building. So I guess I can make the balcony a tiny bit smaller. And then I might be able to have another tree right there. See, that's something that I didn't even have before. That's a fun and exciting new feature. Oh boy. I'm sorry, chat. I didn't realize I hadn't saved in 20 minutes. That's not good. I think I only have saved once today in the whole stream. So my sincerest apologies to you about that. But again, it's all right. We can get her back. We'll fix it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You once lost an entire complete house. Oh, that would destroy me. I think if that happened to me right now, we'd have to probably end stream. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not in a good space right now to deal with that. I think if the whole build was gone, I mean, we're only like 40 minutes into it, so it's not that bad, but like, say if I had done more than this and it was all gone, like if we had finished the whole thing or something somehow, ooh, I don't know if we could stay. Yeah, that's happened to me in The Sims 3 before, because The Sims 3, the problem is you have to go into live mode to save the game. But I used to always have crashing issues when I would switch between live mode and build mode. So like the going into live mode to then save is what would cause the game to crash, but I had to do it to save it all. So like then my build would crash when I'm just trying to save it. So anyway, it's been a long time though since I've had that happen to me, at least like a year. It's not long enough, is it? At least like 1 year, she says. All right, wedding stories. You can set up autosave with mods. I don't use autosave with mods on purpose because when I'm recording, I actually don't want it to autosave when I'm recording most of the time. I guess a build is different, but like in my gameplay, the fear that I have is that it will be autosaving repeatedly and then the video file will get corrupted and then I won't have like, I'd have to like, I don't know. It's just, to me, I'd rather have my, so anyway, because my like YouTube gameplay, I prefer to not have autosave. I know I've never really used it on purpose. I don't know if it's recommended or not. I know a lot of people do use it, but yeah, and that's the thing, like if like I was autosaving and the file corrupted, because I've heard of that happening too, like autosave with mods can cause like save corruption. Yeah, you can't go back and re-record if your file corrupts. So what door was it that I was using? Do you remember? I think it was just a base game one. But yeah, there's lots of reasons that an autosave would be useful. There's also reasons that it would be scary, so I just don't know. I just don't know. I think also part of the fear with autosave is that when you get used, because there are games that have autosave, and it's like you get used to having autosave, and then maybe like you forget to actually save because you expect it to be autosaved, and then what if it didn't work that time? You know? Because of course, you know when it would not work? The one time you need it to work? Discover University. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with my Showtime series. I was very rudely interrupted yesterday when I was trying to play Showtime by my Sims 3 game, like fully just stopped working. Like it was lagging so bad to the point where it was unplayable, so I had to stop playing yesterday. I was really upset about it. I'm not giving up on her though. I'll be back. Just not today though. Me and The Sims 3, we need some emotional space today. So, not quite yet. But I'll be back. Yeah, this whole week, I've been having a lot of issues with my Sims game this week. It's not been pleasant. But yeah, yesterday it was really running bad. Some of the worst I've actually seen The Sims 3 run for me in a long time, so. Yeah, I don't really like that color. I like that color even less. No. So maybe this one with the darker gray is better, because that kind of matches the floor. No, I didn't end stream early. I streamed Sims 3 for like 2 hours, and then I played a little bit of Animal Crossing afterward. When the game became so unplayable that we had to stop, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go switch gears and play a little bit of Animal Crossing. So I did do something on stream still. Just wasn't the original plan. I guess there's one of those trees like right there, so it's fine to use it twice. Do I consider myself the Sims build mode expert? No. No. I know a thing or two about build mode in The Sims, but I would not consider myself the expert. Not even close. Not even close. Yeah, I like to build. I wouldn't say I'm the expert. Let's save now. Oops, don't save as, just save. Just save. Who is the expert though? I don't know if there is one particular. I think a lot of people are maybe experts in different areas of build mode, you know? But I don't know if there's like just one person who's the expert at building. What if birch tree in the front and bigger tree in the back? I just like the big tree in the front though. I like how it takes up so much space. It'll be cutting it a little bit close with the balconies back there too. It's kind of tight. Okay. Base game. You would say the dev team? No, see, you're joking about their builds being bad, but like the dev team is not an expert at building in The Sims. They don't even know, because think about this, right? When you say the dev team, to us, it's like a big, scary, like unknown group of lots of people. Like it's like the dev team. But there are people that work on The Sims that didn't work on, such and such pack at all. They might not have a single clue what's in it. And they might know like the items that they made or that they were involved in, but they might not remember the rest of it. Like, so they might not even know what items are in the game, honestly. Like, especially because think about it this way too. If your whole life, like the people who made Adventure Awaits, they've been all in on Adventure Awaits for a year. All they've done and thought about is Adventure Awaits for the last year of their real life. So they're not thinking about Enchanted by Nature like we are, and like all these more recent things. Like they are so locked in on the new stuff that like they know about that, but they those people didn't work on the other 2 expansion packs this year, so they wouldn't even know about them, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, and who knows if they even like to play it in their free time. I know a lot of people on the Sims team love The Sims and like even started working there because they are fans of The Sims, but it's also very possible that like this is just their job. They like to make games and they happen to work for The Sims. And that I think is fine too, honestly. Like, everybody's got a job. Okay. Put you over here. Put you right there. I need to find a better solution. Oh, that's right. I had done it like this, didn't I? Where I extended this out a little bit. Okay, I kind of prefer how that looks from the outside though, so that's good. Yeah, it doesn't have to be their passion, it can just be their job, exactly. For us, a lot of us, The Sims is like our #1 hobby, but it doesn't have to be for people who work on it. No, you can't size down the cat trees in this game. If you do that, the cats can't use them properly. Because it's like animated where like that's the height they jump to, so if you size it down, they can't jump to that height anymore properly. So unfortunately not. That's all right like that. Okay, again. See, 20 minutes, but we did it again in like 5. Because the 20 minutes, a lot of that was me trying to figure out what I wanted. It wasn't like 20 minutes of active building. It was 20 minutes of building and thinking and changing back and stuff. Your family's hopefully gonna be adopting 2 cats soon. Oh, that's so exciting. I love cats. I think it's a very smart idea to adopt 2 cats as well. For you and them. No, I'm not gonna use those in the front. Cozy Bistro. Not outside. Oh, this one could be all right. Oh yeah. The gold's like the exact right shade of gold too. Beautiful. Oh, Christine, that is sad. So nice that they're gonna be up for adoption though. Okay. I was thinking I would do some kind of like, I'm actually kind of thinking about a stucco that's like that horrible color. Same as in the roof. I don't know if I like it though. But that's kind of what I was imagining this whole time. I don't think that's too bad actually. Okay. It's like the color of butter on toast. Oh. It's giving pumpkin spice. See, that's what I like to hear. You think the cottage living neutral brick. We could possibly use like one of these cottage living bricks instead. That's not as creamy. And I think the cream is too light. So, but I guess you could do it with that color. I think it's too green like the first one. Okay, I kind of like this one better, the unbent smoothness. It's a little bit lighter. I think it makes more sense. I like the contrast between the stucco and the brick as well. Okay, I think I had a window like right here before. We'll just copy that again, I guess. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that we could have the kitchen part of the bakery be tucked away back here. And then this can be the little bathroom downstairs for everyone. Save. I did save like 30 seconds ago. All I've done is draw these walls, but we can save again. But yeah, we could have it split up like that. And then maybe we could have the like bakery part. Let me look at the small business features. I wonder if we could do it kind of like, I don't know, something like that where the case is in the front and then we have like a counter or something. Yeah, the base game counters, they don't really hit the same for me, but we can fix the color of it so it matches. And there's gonna be like that weird gap, but whatever. I can handle a weird gap. I guess we want this to line up perfectly then, right? So then we want this to line up perfectly. But we could do it kind of like that. It's not as cute back behind this, but once we have like food in there, I don't think it'll be super noticeable. Oh yeah, we can use it in the wood color. The color is slightly off, but you're gonna ignore it. These, it's actually the same color. The issue that you're seeing is the lighting. The issue that you're experiencing is the lighting looks different on them. It is, unfortunately, the same color. Yeah, this coffee bar is from Businesses and Hobbies. So is this like little display case. Yeah, you just can't fix that, unfortunately. It's The Sims 4. It's just like that. Okay, I do like how that looks though. I wonder if we could put a computer and pretend it's a cash register. We could also put a cash register right there. They don't actually need one of those, but it might look nice. We could get the fancy modern one. Yeah, I could see that working. Slight clutter on the line. Well, we'll see what once we start decorating it, if we want to do clutter or not on that line. It kind of depends if it's going to get in the way of them being able to functionally use it, so. I think I should put that like right there next to the bakery case. I hadn't really considered that. I know it's like partially in front of it, but do you think that looks cool or is it weird? I feel like I've seen that kind of thing in real life before. I wish that there was an in-between size of the menu. You think the other side? We could put it over there instead. I don't really mind. Yeah, that'll be fine. Could do 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah. I could put them like that together. That might be okay. And we could do some lighting above it, maybe. That seems good to me. Put like 3 lights on top. Oh, these ones don't really come in gold. That's okay. Shelves under the menus. Well, I'm scared about doing it like that because it's gonna be like cutting it kind of close to the height of the counter. If you put a shelf like directly under it. I guess you could, but I don't know if I really want to. Fairy lights. I don't know if I like how fairy lights look most of the time. Like the new businesses and hobbies ones, I don't even really like those. Oh, Led, congratulations! That is really, really incredible. Congratulations. I don't think I'm gonna do LED strips. I was picturing something more along the lines of even like this. Like repeated a couple times. That's more what I was thinking. I feel like I could see that happening in real life. Scoot that over. I think I'll make brick be in this whole little nook. I also think we probably want to have some kind of wood texture at the top of this. Yeah, because you want it to look like the windows go all the way up the whole wall, right? So probably put like the wood paint texture behind it. We can do something else on this wall. But I like that. You think the front should match that brick? The front? There's brick on this whole, there's brick on all these walls, just so you know. I'm not sure I know what you mean. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Okay, let's get a sink in there. I think I want to give them like a coffee maker. It might be nicer if we had like the really fancy stuff, you know? Then it's kind of in the way of my menu board. So maybe I will stick to the smaller ones. Could do it in red, that's kind of autumnal. No, the windows are all the same color. If one of them looks different, it's just the lighting. I copied the same window to every single place of this whole area. So they are all the exact same. Base game. Okay, we can have like a little bathroom door. And then like, this will be the door into the kitchen for us. I think it's okay if it's less cafe focused and more baking focused. Yeah, I think that it probably would be better if we had, like we're gonna have a whole kitchen because they're gonna have to cook treats to then sell at the bakery, right? So we'll have like a full kitchen in here. Let me make this part employees only. This is all public. And then this will be residential. Upstairs. That way only the employees can go in here. I'm gonna get my own little bathroom sign. What about like yeah, we put the toilet on there. And then what do we put on this one? We could use the cow, like don't eat the cow plant cake sign on the like employee only access area. Okay, that could work. I think we should have a bookshelf in between them. You've never seen those signs, really? Those signs got added in an update. Oh, it's been over a year. I forget what exactly was the reason when they made them. No, you can't have an actual menu in a small business like in Dine Out. The small business, it's not really about selling things or even about like selling food. You just can sell things. The small business is like more intended to be used to like have an experience, like having people come to like your like book cafe, and then they'll buy a drink from you, but they'll mostly pay for the entry to come in and sit and read, you know? It was for Growing Together when they did that. Oh, for the community lots and Growing Together, they added these. Are you sure? Because I did the builds for Growing Together, and I don't remember those being in the build. I guess maybe they weren't done yet when I was doing the builds, so they didn't exist, so I couldn't see them early. I'm just like thinking back to that time, and I'm like, I don't know if it was before For Rent. Ah, that makes more sense to me if it came out for For Rent. I could see that happening. Okay, we need to have like some seating and stuff. Packs blur together so much. They really start to, don't they? Can I tell you if Adventure Awaits is good? No! Chat, I can't talk about it. I'm not allowed to say anything about it until Friday. I can't even smile and wink at you. I can't, I'm not gonna say a single thing about it until Friday. You know, I did sign an NDA, so that's not good. I know you want to know. I would love to talk about it too, but I'm not allowed to right now. Not until the day everyone's allowed to share content. I don't like that one. Okay. What about businesses and hobbies? This thing comes in like a red swatch, doesn't it? Do you think that could be cool and autumnal? Or the thing is, it kind of looks like springy to me. Just because it kind of has like a slight cherry blossom energy to it almost. But it is red. I don't know. Yeah, it almost feels like it's too modern. That's a shame. I really want to be able to use that. Isn't it wild, by the way, how this plant, it came with different colors of the plant, but not different colors of the pot? Why do I have that? Nonsense. Okay, well, let's start getting our little tables all together. There can be one like there. I'll get another one there, maybe another one over here. And then over here we can have some seating. The random seasons tree. Doesn't the seasons one have like a really modern base to it as well? Yeah, I don't really know if I like that pot. I do like the tree though, because it is that sort of autumnal thing. Maybe we could get a debug different planter for it. pv.show live edit objects. Because I could put, I don't know, there's like some from For Rent even that might be all right. I was thinking about even like some of these little things. Oh, have to be like really big. Well, it's actually, honestly, it's not too bad if it is really big. I feel like that's kind of nice. Maybe that could work. No, planter doesn't get to be smaller, unfortunately. It's too small. It can't be sized down. It's a statement pot. This is what, like, I mean, a tree of that size would probably need a giant pot like this. What are you gonna do? Put it in like a little baby one like this? That's not gonna work. Like the pot that it's in, there's no roots growing in that. That tree sized down. I think that sizing it down is like too small. I like this. I like the scale. I like the scale of it. Please, can I try it, Chad? Okay, orange chairs. Part of me is wondering about these, like the really bright orange chairs. These are the ones from the Cozy Kitsch kit. But I don't know, it's very orange. It's very, very orange. Is there an orange swatch from Cottage Living? I don't really think so, no. There's like yellow, obviously, which is also nice, and there's red. And then there's like this like orangey toned wood that has... Something else that I like to do is have like a mix of different styles of chair. I've been doing this a lot recently. I don't think I'm gonna put any dark green in here. I know that dark green can kind of pass as a fall color, chat. I agree with you, but I just don't really like her for this. Like I'm not really feeling that, you know? Nah, not that one. I need something that's more wood. See, I feel like I need one that has a little bit more of a color to it, but then that looks really bad with the white. Yeah, I don't know if there's much burnt red. I agree that like a nice burnt red is a nice color, but I just don't think that like, because obviously like this thing, but that's way too modern. I don't like how this one's like peeling. I don't like that's too bright of a red. I don't like that one. This one's too rustic, I would say. This is too bright. Yeah, I don't really like the paranormal chairs for this. I know that people really like those chairs. I'm not saying that the chairs are bad. I just don't really like them for this. I'd have to use them. And like even this is kind of purple toned. I do like it, but there's just something kind of jarring about it because it's so dark and it's kind of like a berry color. So I don't know. The movie hangout ones are like unhinged level of bright. So I don't know if those are gonna work. It's not autumnal at all. You think it looks like an outdoor chair? I guess I could see that a little bit. I just don't really like how it's kind of that berry color. I like the berry color, but I feel like because we've got so much orange, orange and berry don't work. I always use this one from Cats and Dogs when I do builds like this. Like I've used this exact chair multiple times in autumnal builds, so I don't think I want to do that. This is going a little bit worse than I thought it would. Yeah, I started with the Cozy Kitsch kit chair, Christine. This is what I had first. And I think people were like maybe unsure about it, but that's what I did first. I just had the orange ones everywhere. Does the Bistro Kit chair have good swatches? Maybe, but I feel like the Cozy Bistro Kit one, it's like a little, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like it's not the right vibe for the inside. It has like that dark green that people want. That's not really what I was going for with this, I don't think. We'd have to look, maybe I look at the Cozy Bistro Kit table though. See, there's your extra color, chat. I do like this. I kind of wish that this creamy color on it wasn't with a white base. I'm gonna come back to the inside. Bear with me, okay? Let's just try that. I know we're gonna have a bunch of little outdoorsy chairs too, so. Yeah, guys, I don't really want to mix and match. We have to go back again. I don't really want to mix and match the colors from the cozy or the cozy kitsch kit because I feel like the colors in here, only the yellow one works for me. Even the beige is like too white, and the yellow is too orange or too yellow. Okay. Maybe this goes in the corner. Something like that. Are we gonna charge an entry fee into this business? We are, right? So I have to find a place to put that too. Yeah, I think mix and match works if we have like fully different chairs like Owen said, but I don't know about mixing and matching if they're the same, at least for me. I know that we have these little guys, like these little lantern things in like an orange color. I don't know if that's too terrible or not. There is a leaf. I've always thought they were kind of cute. It is kind of autumnal, isn't it? Orange candles. These are candles. It's a candle inside of a paper bag. It's a little lantern. Okay, how about we get the doormat, but we use the doormat that's from the event last year. Because this one has like pumpkins. The other version of it has like autumn trees. I don't know what's better. I kind of like the pumpkins. I can save again, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. So, you like the trees? Yeah, I like the trees too, but I just think the pumpkins are maybe more the vibe for this. Yeah, we could have the trees for the apartment because the apartment's gonna have its own separate door, so we could do the other one for up here. Then we can use them both. And everybody gets to be happy. No, the signs on the door will stay floating in the air. When they walk past it, the signs will still be floating. Unfortunately. So that's not like the greatest thing ever, but it is what it is. Oh, Owen said it is what it is. We said the exact same thing at the exact same time. Okay, I'm gonna get like some little plants and then we can add in some actual pumpkins outside too. I was thinking something like you. And I don't like that one. Maybe you, but little. Yeah, something like that. I like how they're in two different kinds of pots. I have been known to do like, and I don't really know how I want to do this, but sometimes before I've gotten like loads of these cottage living ones and put them together like stacks of pumpkins outside. Maybe this one could be a jack-o'-lantern, but then it kind of gives Halloween though, doesn't it? We aren't trying to give Halloween, we're trying to do fall. I also literally, I'm obsessed with these. These to me are so cute. But I don't know what's better. That looks okay, actually. Oh. That one doesn't work. I think that actually looks cute like that. Let's try it like that. And we can do some more of them over here. Maybe I like scale them like this. I guess you could use a white one. I wish that I had a slightly different shade of orange. You know? That is a different kind of pumpkin though. So that should be okay. Will they spoil like that? These ones? People ask me that every year when I do this, and I've never had an issue with it. So, I don't think so. Yeah, there are like kind of yellowish ones. If we really wanted to, we could like rotate some of the ones from the other pack around and have them be like opposite. But that's still gonna light up, is the only problem. I don't really know if I wanted to do that. Yeah, these pumpkins are like the pumpkins that you can harvest. The jack-o'-lanterns will spoil. But these are the ones that you can harvest with cottage living. So I think that maybe they technically spoil, but they don't like start stinking or anything, as far as I am aware. What if I had a... Nah. I don't know. I feel like I need something else on this wall though. Let me look at seasons again. What do we got? I've used this a lot of times too. This one's like a jack-o'-lantern, but it doesn't actually light up. It's just a really different color of orange. It like looks like plastic to me compared to the other ones. This is what we had inside. It's not actually that bad, but one of the brick art pieces. Oh, that might be kind of a fun little detail. There's like, from the industrial loft kit, there's like this kind of stuff. Oh, that is perfect. I could probably use this again somewhere. Oh, we could put that on this wall because that wall is so blank. I think that is very autumnal looking as well. That's so good. Okay, back to pumpkins again. Let's make sure that like the Sims who live here can have pumpkins by their front door. It's extremely important, obviously. Possibly the most important thing we'll do this entire time is have pumpkins. Nah, let's use the other ones. Let's use these. I like how they have leaves. That's just so cute to me. Yeah, Horse Ranch also has some nice like fall looking sort of stuff that we could possibly try to fit in. Maybe we have a chess table up here. Maybe not those chairs though, just the base game ones instead. Okay, they can play chess. Simsie and her love for always having a chess table. Yeah, well, they're so useful, you know? The logic skill. You need that. The porch is set to private, so this porch belongs just to the house. No one else can use the porch up here. Just the Sims who live in this house can. Let's get Patchy. Legend. Kind of scary, but he can be here. He's got pumpkins too. The doormats are from the holiday event from last year. The doormats came out at like Christmas time last year, unfortunately. So I don't know if, I don't think that they're still available, but Did I say I don't think they're still available? I know they're not still available. That was just a outright lie. You can't get it anymore. The event ended in like January. Unfortunately. Can a vampire drink from Patchy? I honestly don't know the answer to that question. Can a vampire drink from Patchy? Has anybody here ever done that before? Does anybody know the answer? I feel like, because Patchy is just a sim, so part of me wants to say yes, but also like I think the game knows that Patchy isn't. Yeah, so I've never tried that in all my years. Yeah, I mean you can woohoo Patchy and stuff, so. But that does pose the question, like, can a vampire drink from Bonehilda? Because it should be the same. Can you drink from Trashly? Yeah, I don't know. I can't believe I've never thought about that before. This calls for some experimenting, I'm afraid. Do you think I should put 3 tables back here? I kind of like them. I like how it looks like it's like part of this, like the rest of the deck is a part of our lot too. Trashly is your favorite special sim. Really? That's exciting. That's quite the bold statement. I'm not gonna comment on this right now. Okay, I'm gonna use these underneath the tree because that looks pretty good to me with the little flowers. Oops, don't go too far over. Yeah, because they're kind of orange. You're sorry about yesterday. You were watching the VOD. Oh god, yeah, it started going really wrong, didn't it? Yeah, yesterday Sims 3 wasn't really, she wasn't doing her best. She was having a really hard time. Okay, I like how the Sims who live in this upstairs apartment have 2 balconies, because they don't really have any outdoor space of their own. So this way they have a couple balcony spaces. Okay, I'm gonna get my little mailbox. The thing is, I kind of want to have a wall mailbox, but I don't really know where I would put her, so maybe she does need to be a regular one. If I put it inside of the fence, the Sims are going to be really annoying about that, aren't they? It just looks so much cuter like that. If I'm hiding it inside of the fence, I could actually use this one even. Because the like base of it, the foundation of it doesn't match, but this is very autumnal, so we could use that. Oh, there could be a half wall with the mailbox. That's true. Because I could put it here because the... Let me see where my mailboxes are. Yeah, the Sims are like always annoying about mailboxes. Oh, wow, it's like so high up. I think I might stick to the... Honestly, like... This one is very fall, but I feel like the plain black one was actually better because it was less intrusive. I would really like to have it be up here in an ideal world, but I think that they're not gonna like that, the mail deliverer. So, oops. Let's just try this one. We'll do it like right there and see what happens. I need to get a trash can too. Just a simple little get-together one should be okay. Some bikes by the stairs. Oh, we could possibly have a little bike rack. I wonder if actually the bike rack might be better on this other side because we have a lot of empty space over here. You still do it because the Sims can pay bills on their phone? Yep, I'm with you on that. I think that's totally valid. This might be kind of a cute place to hide a little bike rack. Not, well, it wouldn't be hidden, it would be out and about, but... Oh dear. No, how far down? Oh, here they are. Even if we just put the one, I think that's really cute. Doesn't that look cute? So then if you come and visit, you can park your bike over there. I might want to get some more, like, garden pots. Just so we can have some more orangey flowers around. Oh, chat, I love and appreciate you so much for suggesting I save, but just so you know, it's been like less than 2 minutes since I last saved. And we don't have to save every 2 minutes. I will for you, but just, it's okay. No, Copperdale is the world from high school years, not Get Together. Get Together's world is called Windenburg. Copperdale is actually from high school years. You sit for 2 minutes on your end. I mean, I guess I don't blame you for that. It won't hurt. I think I might give myself some planter boxes, but I might let these ones be actual planter boxes. The ones that I have downstairs, I keep putting stuff in, like decorative plants, but what if we have these ones be real planter boxes? Because we do have Patchy on this lot. So Patchy would be able to help us grow things. And then we could grow food to then have us sell at the bakery or something. Pumpkin. What if Patchy is the owner's best friend? Oh, that's kind of a cute thought, Tilly. I kind of like that. Their best friend is a scarecrow. I know people want fairy lights outside. I'm not really sure where they would go. I think they're gonna be too big to fit on this. So, I don't know if that's gonna... Oh, it is the right size. I guess I could string up some right here. Just on our little back balcony. It has always really bothered me that I can't really do it here, you know? But that could be kind of cute for our patio. I do like that. Ghostia, no, the photos bug has been around for like 7 months, so they wouldn't have fixed it in the last like 2 days. I don't really know what happened to me on Thursday, but my photos are back. I reverted the save and they haven't gone away since. I also recorded an episode of my Legacy Challenge today for YouTube, and nothing happened to it when I was recording, so if that makes you feel at all better. Okay. I'm gonna steal some extra space for the bathroom. We'll do it like that. It was MC Command Center, right? Well, the inventory disappearing is generally known to be caused by MC Command Center, but I had an updated MC Command Center and it still happened, even though everyone always says only outdated MC Command Center causes it, so I don't really know about that. The photo disappearing glitch has been happening for 7 months. That's been reported on the forums for a long time. So I don't know for certain, like, was that part? I don't know about that. Could not tell you. There was a second update to MC Command Center. There was? At what time, do you know? I wonder, no, I don't like that like that. Still says 5.1. Yeah, because I have 5.1 downloaded. That's what I downloaded. So, who knows? I haven't finished the downstairs yet, I know. Sorry, I'm just trying to think about this. I'm wondering if upstairs... See, I'm thinking that we could try and have 2 bedrooms, and maybe there could be like sort of a Jack and Jill style bathroom in between them. There's a lot of windows in that bathroom though. No, you can't use debug cakes, Rosie. It'll just rot. The debug stuff will always do that. Unfortunately. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I could tell you something different, but that's just how the debug stuff works. Rot mention. Rot mention. Okay. So, how do I want this to go? I'm kind of thinking that I might put the kitchen right when you first walk in. Like, I think I'm gonna have you enter. Isn't there a spell or fairy power that stops food from decaying? I have no idea. Don't ask me about spells. I'm not really one to play with, oh, it's the cooking aspiration thing. That's true, the cooking aspiration thing can do that. This is what I had downstairs. I might use this again. I think that's kind of cute. Then we have the living room. Like the couch could be here. We could get a little TV or maybe some kind of small fireplace right next to this. And then there could be a little dining table in the corner. Okay. We should put a radiator too. Feels a little crowded to you? Well, that's, I mean, it's a very tiny apartment, Eel, so it just will be crowded. I mean, it's always gonna be crowded. There's no really alternative to that, I don't think, with a space that's this tight. I like a tiny apartment. That's sort of my preference when I play this game. I might not do a fireplace, I might just do a table. Don't like that table either. Extend the wall to in front of the cabinets. What, over here? I don't like how that breaks up the walkway. I'm gonna keep it really small. I don't like how the cabinet is at the same depth as the wall, I guess I should say. So when I do that, I would want to do it on both sides, and then all of a sudden it's really tight. I don't think that's good for this. This one may actually work. I'm gonna use, oh no. Yeah. I have to put doors that are in the corner. Half wall? Well, the half wall does the same thing. The half wall is still the same, like, depth, so won't look any different, really. Okay, these skinnier doors are probably better anyway. Okay. Yeah, you aren't gonna work. Maybe this one could be nice under it. Pretty. You think it's the best door in the game because it has a normal handle? I like this as an inside door. Not really, I don't really care about the handle as much. I like it as an inside door because it's small and cheap. That's what it has going for it in my mind. You've never seen a round knob handle in real life and you refuse to accept them? Oh, you don't have them? Wow, I actually didn't realize that. Oh, that's super annoying. I'm gonna put a bookshelf on top of it. Yeah, I don't, my house has handles, my parents' house has knobs. Actually, my parents' house has knobs and handles. They replaced a couple of the handles with knobs, but not all of them, so. My old house that I lived in for a long time before I moved here had knobs instead of handles. Never really thought about that being an American thing. I guess I just don't really think about door handles in other places. That's very interesting. It's funny how that happens. There's like little things like that that you just don't really ever think about. I have no idea what rug I want. Oh God. Oh, the knobs are mostly in old houses in the UK. They've mostly get replaced to handles. That's really interesting that you say that that's the reason. I don't think I realized that either. But I guess that makes sense too. Oh, you know what I love is this rug. I think it's so pretty. Maybe I will use it. You associate handles with offices. Interesting. I bet that it's possible that that's even a regional thing within the US as well. Like, it might be different depending on where in the US you're from. Not even just like, what country are you from? So, 48% knobs, 52% handles right now on that poll. If you want to vote, this is a really scientific, this is really scientific research and I need your help, chat. Yeah, or like how old your house is here probably impacts it too, yeah. I didn't really think about that. But like, my old house was built in like 2009. And that one had doorknobs everywhere. I'm trying to think. We have door handles in this house, but yeah, I don't know. Handles won by 2 votes, but it's really 50-50. That's really wild that it's that close. I guess it also depends what kind of knob it is, because the houses they build nowadays, like, honestly, if your house was built in like the last maybe even 20 years, it might have just been what was cheaper at the store. Oh, today's knobs. Right, so like it doesn't really even matter. Like the person who built it probably just like maybe there was a sale on door handles that day, so that's the one that got put in your house. It might even not be down to a person's actual preference. Like it could be as simple as that instead. Well, I kind of like how that looks. And you might also, like, if you live in an old house, did they change them at some point? Or, like, do you still have the original ones? Because obviously that makes a difference, too. Okay, orange chairs, not base game. Oh man, why does it have to be so difficult? I'm being difficult is actually the real problem. It's not even it, it's me. Why do I have to be so difficult? I'm gonna put that like that. No, it's not a limited pack build. Not even close. Not even close, unfortunately. Oh, what about these seasons ones? I never use these. Oh, let's try them. That could be fun. That rug is from Cats and Dogs. The rug that I've got in there right now. Okay, seasons. I like this thing because it's very autumnal, so we can use that. We can get a little wreath on the door, possibly. I want like a cute little thing of flowers to put on there, but maybe I'll just use this for now. These are so nice too. Maybe we could put that somewhere downstairs. Maybe that could just go on this wall. In the little open space, get some more orange. Yeah, it's a small business bakery that I'm building right now. I'm working on the apartment upstairs. I need to go back downstairs and finish the actual bakery part, but it was stressing me out, so I moved upstairs. I'm gonna do a candle. I'm gonna do a candle on this. Okay, simple, it's tiny and small. Oh yeah, Cottage Living does have a cute blanket basket that we could possibly try. Oh, this thing might have been nice. Outside. Should we try that or no? I kind of like this color. Maybe we could put it down here. Okay. So, what was I doing next? Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Oh, blanket basket, that's right. I got distracted and stopped. I wonder if this thing could be cute to have in the front somewhere. Oh my god, that actually is really adorable as like a little sign out front. This is a Henford on Bagley community information sign. Probably not the vibes for this, but still cute. Okay, what we were talking about and what I've been looking for is this blanket basket has like a pumpkin swatch. Yeah, see? But where does it want to go? I guess I could size, hold on. Put my table back how it was. I could size this down possibly and then put it next to it and then just scoot this over. That wouldn't be too bad. Okay. Maybe some little brown curtains possibly. You don't really want that to be in the radiator though, do you? Yeah, I think it looks cute sized down like that. I think that's okay. That's like kind of in a location where you would hit your head, so maybe I put it a little higher up. You're gonna make a sim and play this build, Tilly? That's funny. I think it would be a fun one to play in. It's just good vibes here. Okay, little plant right there. How about some more candles? No, I sure did not find Curly yesterday. I'm actually starting to think that Curly doesn't exist. But I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't usually stream on Sundays, but I am gonna be live tomorrow. And I'm gonna try again. And maybe he'll show up then. Yesterday, we didn't really mean to hunt for Curly. Like, it was a last minute change of plans because my Sims 3 stopped working. So maybe he just like wasn't prepared for visitors yesterday because it was like, it caught him off guard. And he will be prepared tomorrow because he knows we're coming. So he's gonna show up and then it's gonna be over and fine. You know? Right, totally. No, stop. Yeah, he needs to have time to pack and everything. Right. Exactly. Okay, that's good. Oh, you're getting a server error from the gallery right now? That's not good. I'm at 480 tickets right now with my Curly hunt. Oh, this is beautiful. I think I could use that in between. I kind of like it. So we'll get past 500 by quite a bit probably tomorrow, unfortunately. Okay, Greenhouse Haven kit. I wonder if there's like a little tiny pumpkin that I could put on there. It needs to be baby and small. Oh, that might be a little bit too baby and small, this pumpkin. Looks kind of weird. But maybe I could put like, there's something just kind of cute about it. I don't know. What do you think? Let's try it. Good. How about we get some little shades on the windows? Maybe not curtains, but like window shades. Because I didn't like how the curtains looked with the radiator. I actually don't really know if I like that either, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Scoot that over. Maybe we get a tall plant right here. Okay, plant. I'm gonna get a ceiling fan because I like the idea of there being like some wood up there on the ceiling. And now we can sort of rethink the lighting too. Maybe I'll get a nice light above this table. What do you think about that one? I don't know about the... I always use this one, but it is good. Okay, let me change the color of all the lights everywhere. If it could be like a more yellow toned light, I think it just looks nicer. Genuine question, how do you spend so much money during a build? You've got a legacy at the moment, you've got a lot of money, you don't know how to spend it. Okay, I don't know what kind of packs you have, but sometimes buying wacky things with packs is the answer. In my legacy that I've been playing on stream, had the same problem. I had too much money, I didn't like it. So you know what I did? I used the Get Famous vault in my basement. And I like put loads of money inside of the vault just to store it. So that's always a possibility. You can burn money in a fireplace if you wanted to. That's also an option. God, this is the kind of stuff that you say out loud and it like sounds so bad. Oh, you've got too much money. Have you tried burning it? You can also donate to charity in game if you want to, but that's not as quick as like the Get Famous thing. You could also like buy the most expensive appliances. I don't know if you've got enough money for all that, but you could like really upgrade your appliances to be much more expensive. But you could just like make sure your Sims are donating to charity often from the computer, and that could be an easier way to keep up with it. Okay, let's get a trash can. I like the vibes of the inside of this apartment. I think it's really, really nice in here. Yeah, if you burn money a lot, the Sims around you get annoyed. And in a way, that is kind of fun. So, yeah, like Christine said, the burning money is fun and a good option. That is so terrible. Okay, let's try this, but we have to get cabinets to go next to it. Otherwise, this is gonna be horrible. Maybe we swap this out for like the new one from the base game. Yeah, it's a safer bet. Okay, is that the right color? No, because that has gold, so I need it to be this swatch with gold. What I just did to make the end cabinet snap is I rotated it with the angled bracket key. Doesn't always work with these weird little end cabinets, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. I'm just gonna use this is a pretty expensive fridge, but I'm gonna put that in there because I like that it fits underneath the cabinet height that I already have. This is my favorite stove for that reason. Oh God. Do you think I should scoot those like way close together just so it looks better from the... But it doesn't look better though. That's the problem. Just leave it, it'll be okay. This is what I had downstairs. I was looking at the cottage living cabinets first, but I don't like how they're so brown, Corby. The cottage living cabinets are like all brown. Brown on the base and brown on the top. So to me, it was like a little bit too dark in here. I like how there's more color variation in this one. You don't like the two cabinets? You don't like it? I think it looks cool like this. In real life, that would tally happen too, because in real life, they'd want to put as many cabinets as they could possibly fit in the small space, right? For rent kitchen. I used the for rent kitchen in the last couple of autumn builds that I've done. I make a lot of autumn themed houses. This is something that I do probably too frequently. When it gets to be about this time of year, I get a little bit carried away. So I've used the for rent ones in this sort of style house before, which is part of why I want to use something different, because I want to try and have it not look the same as the last one I did. They do have some nice colors on those though. This little guy. I wonder if I can fit in the waffle maker up here, because I think that would be a really nice touch to have the waffle maker. Oh yeah, if I just scoot this over, I don't mind if this thing is clipping with the wall. Then you could possibly make and then sell waffles with your sim. Okay. I'm gonna try and put this actually on this side, and I want to get the little bakery display case looking thing from Get Together. Get Together, okay. Because there is a bakery downstairs, so this person probably really enjoys baking. Okay. That's nice. I like the little kitchen. I actually like the inside of this apartment so far. I think that's really cute. Let me do the bathrooms. Oh, it's so bright. When's the next baking stream? In real life? I'm not sure. Probably sometime like nearer to Halloween would be my guess. Usually I do one for my birthday, but then I decided I wanted to do a Lego stream instead this year, and I didn't have time to do both like I would have probably wanted to. So instead we got just the Lego. But yeah, I would like to do a Halloween baking stream again. Just have to figure out a day. I don't really know what my schedule is going to be like in October yet, so okay. Let's put 2 of these, because there's going to be at least 2 Sims that live here. Oh, they don't come in orange, though. What about a sad stream? What, like a Simsie After Dark baking stream? You want me to bake at night? Never really considered that before. Genuinely. Yeah, I'm going to be at TwitchCon. I'm going to be at TwitchCon, yeah. It's like the 15th of October is, I think that's the Wednesday. Yeah, so TwitchCon starts on the 17th of October. It's the 17th, 18th, and 19th. So I'll be in San Diego. I'll be at TwitchCon those days. baking at night is kind of a vibe. It actually is. I agree with you on that. I just don't normally like, I don't know, I just don't really stream at night. So it kind of like, it threw me, the suggestion, but it's not a bad idea. Could be kind of fun. Yeah, everyone in Europe's gonna be upset now. They're like, why are you even suggesting that? It's gonna be too late for us. Oops. Okay. You love night baking, but you hate night cleaning up. What you need to do is get yourself a Duck Dan. Because then he'll clean up and put away all the things that you used for your baking stream, even though you made a really, really big mess. And you'll say, oh, I'm just so tired from all the baking I did. And then, oh my God, the cat's screaming because she wants me to sit on the couch, which is actually true. She does do that. Snap will start screaming and then I'll be like, oh no, stop screaming. I have to go sit with her. And it works. It's very useful. Okay, I like that little bathroom. That's super nice, actually. Snap is there to bail me out. No, literally, she's like she's like my partner in crime or something. But really, in reality, I think she's just trained me to sit on the couch at her will. So, oh, this could be a nice bed for us to use in the big bedroom. Maybe I'll use this one too. This is from Eco Lifestyle. She's very happy about how effective her training has been. Yeah, it is. It's actually, it's illegal to not listen to the cat when they make a demand for you to sit on the couch. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. No, that's not gonna fit. Wonder if I could fit that in here somewhere. Only if I really mess with it all. I guess they could have no nightstand, but that's not very cute. Probably not. Should you give your sim a horse? Okay. Extremely important question real quick. Where do you live? Because that does change my suggested answer. Is it a penthouse? You know? Because then, if so, absolutely, you should. Okay, do any of these have a nice color that will go well with this? Maybe I should pick the rug first, and then we can base everything else around what matches the rug. Oh, you know, this one, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. This one might be all right for the bedroom. Let me look at Life and Death again. I was kind of obsessed with these Life and Death rugs when they first came out, and then I haven't used them enough since, I don't think. That one's good. How about the round one from Life and Death for in here? You know what? That actually is probably better for this room. I really like the vibes of that. I think I want something that's more like fun and kid-like inside of this room. Oh my God, it's so big. It's so big. That covers up like the whole room. And that's too small. This bed is from Eco Lifestyle, the one that I put in here. It's one of the debug beds from Eco Lifestyle though. To use it, you have to like go into debug to get it, or you have to craft it, because you can use the fabrication table and you can craft it like that. Okay, I'm gonna use the green inside of this room. Maybe the kid hates wood flooring and begged for carpet. Oh, so we gave them this, which is like, it's not really carpet everywhere, but it's like as close as they're probably gonna get. That could work. It's a compromise. There you go. Let's try that. I'm gonna see if I can do a cuter looking nightstand. Don't know which one. Maybe just this one is fine. I don't know. They're all like different colors of wood. Okay, I don't really know about this season's piece of art. I'm never sure about this, but it does come in a very autumnal swatch. Maybe that's better for inside of the, no, it's too much. It's too much. That's one of your favorite paintings? Oh no. I really have a hard time using that painting. It's very difficult for me. I don't really know why, but I just can't. I can't do it. Oh, I actually kind of like that one. I know that it has some nice color too, but that's not too bad. I like the sun one the most. No, I understand. I understand completely. I think it's the shape for me that I struggle with, and it's not like it's bad. I just don't really know. I think I have a hard time like using it and fitting it into things. Like the nature press ones. Yeah, I used one of the nature press things in the other room, but we could possibly get a couple more of them because those match. They're kind of nice. We could try that. Maybe we could do a cork board over here. And then be like a floor mirror. The nature presses are from Enchanted by Nature. Okay, standing mirror on that wall. I guess it's kind of like a teen's room then, more so than it being a child's room, but that's okay. God, this is evil, isn't it? It stinks. Let me see it. Okay, let's do these. We'll embrace the teenager's room thing. Yeah, so close yet so far. Oh, we can save again. Good call. Good call. The holiday pack? I kind of want to try and get some of these to hang up. That's pretty cute. Those CDs give you the ick. What, these? This gives you the ick? CDs. I think they're Polaroid pictures hung up on the wall in like a cute little heart formation. Orange. Oh boy. That is a very orange room, isn't it? But that's kind of fun, right? Let's commit to it. Sixum postcard. Dragon Valley postcard. No, that's boring. Don't do that one. Let's do Lucky Palms. And maybe... I don't like that one. Sunset Valley is a classic. I think this is a nice and quaint little room. Okay, so that's our little teens room. This will be the primary bedroom. I might scoot it over and have it be a little bit off center just so I can have a dresser in here, because otherwise I don't think we'll be able to fit one. This house is in preparation for Rod's house. It does kind of have that sort of vibe, doesn't it? Rod's house is gonna be so much worse though. Rod's house is gonna be so much more orange. It's gonna be shocking. I can't wait. That looks good. Oh, a Starlight Shores one as a nod to Candy. That could be cute. Oh my god, do they not have the Starlight Shores postcard? Riverview, Little Haven, Lucky Palms, Moonlight Falls, Sunset Valley, Twin Brook, Bridgeport, Appaloosa Plains. There's a couple, like Whiskerman's Wharf. Then we have a couple of the Brindleton Bay, Lunar Lakes, Midnight Hollow, Barnacle Bay. There's 2 from Sims 3 France. There's no Starlight Shores. They got Sims 3 Store World, so they didn't make all of the real worlds. Some of them are multiple swatches. Oh, are they? I always thought they were completely standalone. I mean, I just hovered over them, didn't I? So, yeah, no, there's no swatches on those. There's an extra 6-in-1 down there, too. Yeah, the postcards are debug. It's because in debug, there's, in the base game, you're able to do a postcard collection. So you're able to, like, get postcards from other Sims, like pen pal postcards from other Sims. Oh, with better build buy, they're swatched instead of all being separate. That makes sense. That makes sense. Your Sims 3 just crashed, so you start at the Sims 4 and it's night and day. Oh yeah, that's how I felt yesterday when my Sims 3 was being so laggy. I didn't play Sims 4 after, I played Animal Crossing after, but it's a really similar vibe where like, I was playing the Sims 3 and it was like moving at a snail's pace. It was so bad. Then I opened my Animal Crossing and I was like, oh my god, I can move the game. It's working so well all of a sudden. So that was nice for me as well yesterday when I had that too. Those are different blinds in the bedroom. What, these ones? Yeah, I used different ones instead of the same ones that I put everywhere else. I was trying to switch it up a little bit on purpose. Thought it would be nice. Kind of a cute little vibe. Yeah, the bar is so low. Truly. But Animal Crossing was like a magical breath of fresh air yesterday for me when I did that. I'm gonna stream in the morning tomorrow, Maxi, so I'll be live at 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. When I start hunting for Curly again. Okay. I like this so far. Can we do like a very creamy color? I'm wondering about actually from Grange Mudroom. All right, listen, I know it's like really orange, but it is kind of giving autumn, isn't it? Hopefully you think so, because I'm gonna keep it. You're going to a bookstore event tomorrow morning. Oh, that'll be fun, Christine. I'm excited to hear about it when you get back. Okay, I think that the apartment is nice. Maybe some green. I'm kind of, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm kind of not interested in adding any green. I don't know. I just sort of like how brown it is. We have a few little bits and bobs that are green, like some plants and stuff, but in general, it's pretty dark. And I kind of like that. I'll make this white. You always use lavender in autumn. Yeah, I like accent colors, obviously, and it's nice to have like a little bit of a. I like this color. Like this to me is true autumn colors. This, it's like the jewel tones in that rug, but not all the rooms need to have that. Okay, chat. Now we have the entire downstairs really to finish because I barely even touched it earlier. So no pressure, but now we gotta figure all of this out. Bathroom stuff. I think I want to use the same sink, but I think down here I might make it golden. Why didn't I have this be gold then? I probably should have, because the gold is nicer. Oh, wrong shade of gold. Wait. Oh, that's the same shade. Okay. whatever. Let's do the toilet further over so it's like a little bit more hidden out of the way. Thinking of making an autumn themed restaurant or library. Oh, you know what? I think I would go restaurant, because when you said that, I got really excited internally thinking about trying to do an autumnal menu at a restaurant. Like that seemed really fun to me. So maybe you should do a restaurant. Maybe I should do a restaurant. But wouldn't that be kind of fun to pick a whole custom menu that's like all autumnal food, like soup and stuff? Yeah, that's good vibes. Okay, maybe I should try and find a time for us to do that as well. It's like soup and bread and a bunch of pie for dessert. And like oven roasted things, like a roast, you know? Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know what it is about fall builds, chat. It like, they just get me. I love doing this kind of thing in The Sims. It's seriously so fun for me. Okay, this is no longer, that's not really very good, but whatever. I did that so that I could have the toilet not be like right when you walk in, and then look where it is now. Right where you walk in. Have I ever had a British roast dinner? Oh. I know you haven't. You eat kidney disease cat food. I've never eaten a proper one that a British person has cooked exclusively. However, me and Dan have made one. But, you know, me and Dan made one. So, I know. Well, do you want some next time? I don't think you would like it. Yeah, she got really excited about the roast dinner idea. Oh, are you coming up? Okay, come on. You got it. You made it. Gonna walk up? Slowly, but surely? Are you getting onto the desk completely, or are you gonna stay on my lap? It's like she can't decide. Okay, well, whatever you want. Why did you eat kidney disease cat food? Sounds like an insult. I swear I didn't mean it to. It did kind of, I feel like I said that kind of weird too. I was like, well, you eat kidney disease food. You eat kidney food. Okay, I like how that looks so far. I think I might put a little shelf above it. Yeah, mocking my elderly cat for what she has to eat for dinner is kind of messed up when you think about it. I'm sorry. Sunday roast at the pub. Yeah, well, there are a lot of places that have like vegetarian options, but never been to a proper Sunday roast at the pub before. One of these days. Elderly? Oh, sorry. What I meant to say was young and spry. Only 17. She's not elderly at all. I don't know. I totally didn't mean that, of course. Spring chicken. Yeah, just a baby. She's actually a kitten. So no worries. Okay. Cute. Oh, I like this little room. I'm gonna get a nicer ceiling light, I think, because I want one that maybe is less plain for in here. Yeah, we'll do those everywhere. Yeah, they updated UI cheats. The question was, is UI cheats working again? And just for the record, it will not be unless you update it. You have to like delete your mod and re-download it, but the updated version is out, so. I can go all the way up to there. Should we get a cupcake machine? Oh, I think it's gonna be like a little bit tight in here with the, oh yeah. Okay, I don't know about that actually. Dang, that would have been cool. I just think it's a little bit too big. Even if we put it over there, like you couldn't really have anything else if we did that. Yeah, it technically does work size down, but it looks weird. But it does still work when you size it down. It just like the animation's a little bit strange because it'll be floating, but it is possible. I have done it before. Actually, in the orange gen of Not So Berry, I had a sized down cupcake machine on my balcony for a while. So, oh yeah, it kind of has like some weird shadows to it. Well, we'll see. It might work. I'm gonna use the brick around there. It is necessary. Yeah, you know, we are trying to go for the whole bakery thing. I do feel like the cupcake machine is kind of the exact vibes that we need, so. Maybe the fridge could be over there. You know what? Actually, I think I might get rid of this window. I know that's bad, but you also sized it down and you're not so very safe for the orange gen. Yeah. Universal experience then. Isn't there an orangey swatch? I haven't changed the color of it yet, but there are a couple other swatches. This is the default that's kind of orangey. Then there's like a brown with some gold. A secret basement layer where they keep their secret cupcake machine. Okay, so that's a whole other idea that I guess we could consider. Okay, I like that. Maybe I'll get this small one. 15 minutes since last day. Well, are you keeping track? Oh boy. Oh boy, I saved just now, don't worry. Well, that's an idea, Christine. That's not, you know, wow. Okay. Let me get a dishwasher. You probably don't even really need a dishwasher, but wouldn't it be fun to have one? What if Patchy secretly unalived the bakery owner and is now running the bakery while the owner is out of town? In air quotes. Okay. So, we've got some ideas. Some violent and worrying ideas. I'm kind of scared. You're making me feel scared of Patchy. I was never sure about that guy, though. Who am I kidding? He's a weird one. Okay, that looks good. What are you doing? You sniffing my desk mat? Okay, I want to look at some more of the stuff from Seasons quick. Because maybe... Oh, you know what we could put is a leaf pile? Oh, if you add that in, you can't really remove it though, unless you have a sim get rid of it. But wouldn't that be kind of exciting? I do kind of like the vibes. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was trying to raise it up, but pressed the wrong button. Okay, let's do pumpkins in the corner of the counter. Well, maybe having pumpkins in that counter is not a good idea. Maybe the pumpkins are better suited, like, in the main building, where everybody can actually see them. Okay. I'm gonna look at cats and dogs too. Cats and dogs. That's got a nice color to it. Yeah, filling up the counter space in the public area, exactly, so they can't cook in there. That would be lovely. Oh, sorry. Well, if you keep moving into the headphones, they're gonna get caught on your head. Have you thought about that? Yeah, snap, I know. I know. Okay, let me get maybe Oh, you put cookie dough in the fridge last night, but the fridge didn't get shut all the, like didn't shut it all the way, and now the cookie dough is ruined? I'm sorry. That would make me cry. Here, I'll put a cookie jar in my build in your honor. Oh, that's terrible though. Especially when you like put all that work into making cookies and you think you're gonna be able to have it for a while. Oh no, not another cookie jar. Here, let's get this one too. You might not have cookies, but you know who does? The Sims who live here, apparently. Sorry, that's so messed up of me to be even saying. Now I'm just like taunting you. Okay, I'm just gonna put some like random little bits of storage up here. That seems good. Maybe we get books. Is that a cookie tray? Yeah. I'm sorry. It's very unfortunate that this was mentioned right now because I'm making the kitchen at my bakery, you see. So, okay, these are like cookbooks that they have. They've got a bunch of them. And then they can cook on that counter. It's open space for them. You're really rubbing it in. I don't mean to be. I kind of do mean to be. Yeah, here I'm in my evil arc, I guess, just taunting people. All right, I like this kitchen. Oh, a stand mixer. Oh no. Do you think stand mixer instead of this cupcake machine, or candy machine, I mean to say? Because you need to have a counter to cook on. I guess if we're trying to call it a bakery, the stand mixer makes more sense. I like the candy machine because you can obviously sell that stuff. But the stand mixer is probably better for bakery vibes. Get rid of the cupcake machine? Well, you can cook loads of baked goods with the cupcake machine. So we do kind of... Unfortunately, the cupcake machine is kind of good for this. Okay, what about... Love Struck. Where did you go? I was thinking like the little wall plant, but maybe not. Maybe a fan because it's hot in here with all the baking going on. I think that's nice. All right, now we gotta figure out the rest of this interior space. Very unsanitary. What, the fan? I did think that a little bit. And it's gonna like blow the flour around, probably, but... Oh well. That's fine. No issues here. There's some different recipes on the cupcake machine, right? Still? Did they really add every single one of them to the regular baked, like regular kitchen stuff now? I feel like there were still a few that were only on the cupcake machine. Are they all there now? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's rethink the counters in here. See, some people say they think they're all there. Some say there's still some separate. I'm pretty sure that there's still some that are separate. But I could be wrong about that. Well, even if they're all on the regular baking stuff now, I still kind of like the cupcake machine for its, like, silliness. Oh, I need to just stop trying to scoot it further. Oh my god. Just leave it like that. It's fine like that. Just let it be. The hashtag for the update was free the cupcakes. Well, yeah, but the cupcake machine doesn't only make cupcakes. I don't have any, but like you can cook cupcakes and then you can also cook all the pastries. And I don't know if all the pastries are on the regular stove. I know the cupcakes are, but it's the pastries that I'm not sure about. Because there's like even like the crab cakes and stuff. So I think that like all the pastries from Get to Work might still be stuck in there, but they made the cupcakes with the regular cooking skill now. So the cupcakes have been pulled forward. That's what I thought the update was, and it sounds like that's correct, maybe. Maybe I put this thing like over here. A little bit further over there. I do like how that thing looks. And then we have a cookie jar. Maybe I could do like a cookie jar and then a little something else jar, regular whatever something jar next to it, because it's like two cute different sizes of jars. I could see that for the counter. Yeah, that stuff is from the kitchen clutter kit. It's nice, right? Kitchen clutter kit is pretty good. Yeah, let's do that reddish color. Okay, let me rethink all the lights too. I'm gonna get some ceiling lights that are above just this. Yeah, that's true. We could put a fence and a gate in this gap and then have this part be employee only, possibly. Even if we did it without a gate, I could possibly like, hold on, let me put the lights in first and we can talk about it. Because we could like keep the regular Sims out of there, potentially. Should we do just like 2 of them? I think that looks kind of nice. That's pretty. Okay, and then sort of what I was thinking, kind of like what you just said, but we could even do it with just Get to Work. And we could just have like this little fence. I don't know if this is gonna like cause any issues in the game, but if you did it like that, you could set this part to be employee only. Oh, can you not with the fence? Oh, because they can walk over it. I was hoping they would be nice about it. Never mind. Tiny fence doesn't work to make it employee only. I'm not sure if I want to put an actual gate there or not. Because the thing is, it's like, there's a gap. You can't choose between businesses and hobbies and growing together, and neither could chat. Oh, I didn't see chat talking about that. I would pick businesses and hobbies over growing together. Using the gate lock does work though. Yeah, I know that I could lock it with a gate and it would work. I just don't really know if I care enough to bother with that this time around. I don't really mind if the customers go back behind the counter. I'm not sure if that's bad, but I don't know. Okay, what else should we do? Part of me is wondering about putting this menu panel over here again. Ooh, column clipping. Yikes. I kind of love the menu panel though, so I might do it anyway. All right, how about we have like we need some music or something. Which one? Probably not Don Lothario's record player, but like a record player could be kind of nice. Let me just put it over here. No. It's like this bookshelf with that thing. They're very different vibes. We could switch it up. I don't know about a jukebox because there's only 3 swatches on the base game jukebox. And I kind of would want it to have more than that for this. Maybe I look at the businesses and hobbies ones. Like, speaking of which, they're a little bit of a darker wood tone, but I think that's slightly more cafe vibes. There's a lot of wood going on. Yeah, we're doing that on purpose. We're trying to go for like a really autumnal vibe with this place. And I think that like all the wood makes sense for that. They could do these little orange candles. Yeah, I kind of want to have like a couple nice comfy chairs, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like them with where the door has to be. You know, like it's kind of just in the way a little bit. I don't really want to like make it not centered either. I think maybe we need to have one table that's like just over here. I don't hate the chairs. I just don't know if I like them. Oh, a couple armchairs angled in front of the bookshelf. Yeah, that would have been nice too. You missed the orange cozy kitsch chairs. We can look at them again. I don't really like these, so I'm glad that you think that, honestly. The orange cozy kitsch chairs are like really bright. But it doesn't look as bad with like all the wood stuff that we had going on before. It's kind of cool. I do actually agree that that looks better. Maybe there could be like a little side table or something over on this space. Yeah, we were looking at mismatched chairs earlier as an option, but I wasn't really sure about the mismatched chairs that I was using. You know what? This thing is actually really nice. We could just put a plant on that or something. It's not even a couch, it's just a table, but I think it looks okay. We could do like an actual house plant. One that actually needs cared for. Although I don't really know if I want to do that. I kind of want to alt place it, so maybe never mind on that. Maybe I get a regular one so I can scoot it back. Like over there. That could be okay. I don't have a ticket kiosk on this lot yet, Fairy. I'm gonna add one, but I haven't added it yet. I do know I need one though, don't worry. I think I might like just shove it like right here. But I was kind of trying to finish the inside before I did. But in my mind, it was just gonna be like easy access when you first get here. You can't alt place the live ones. I think if you alt place them, they won't work anymore, Em, because it needs to be placed correctly so that they can water it. So if you like alt place it, then they won't be able to get to it anymore. So that's why I didn't want to do that. I just thought that it wouldn't work. It would let you, like you could alt place them. But the point of having the live one is that you could use it. So if I alt placed it, you wouldn't be able to use it. I think the owner of the business lives upstairs far away. So it's not like the top's rented out, just the top belongs to the owner. It's kind of what I was thinking. I guess you could pretend the top is rented out though, but with like how it actually functions in the pack, the owner has to live there with this. I think that's honestly a really nice vibe over there. I think it's pretty cute. I think I'm gonna stick to that being orange. I know there's like so much orange everywhere, but I don't actually mind. I don't really think it's a problem that there's loads of orange everywhere. Like, it's okay. It looks cozy in here. String lights on the windows. We were talking about this earlier. I don't really like the businesses and hobbies string lights So I would use like these ones instead. The holiday ones. And I don't know. I mean, as soon as you start putting these in, you can't delete them anymore because chat's gonna be like, you have to keep it. You aren't allowed to delete it. So now that now it's been started, we're in it, I guess. But yeah, I just don't know if the vibe of it is right. But no, the toddler kit one, like we use the toddler kit stuff up here. That's not what I would put inside. I would put it on the wall. Yeah, to me, the Christmas lights kind of read Christmassy. Not that string lights are always Christmas, obviously, like people have string lights up 24/7, but I feel like with the bistro windows, it kind of looks like I've tried to put up like holiday lights, you know? No, the little camper string lights are not good for this either because I don't want to hang them across the whole building. The little camper ones are like floating. Well, they would be. I'd have to raise them up, I mean. The little camper's lights are like this, and then I would like probably raise them up and size them up, and I just don't know if, I don't know. I haven't painted the ceiling yet, darling, but I'm going to. I always paint the ceiling last because I find that the ceiling paint is kind of laggy, so it's like I always do that at the end because I'm trying to avoid it for as long as possible, genuinely. Like, I'm trying to put it off. Maybe I could put the ticket kiosk inside if we put it like right there. I don't mind it like that. It might be okay. Huh. That's the pumpkin version. Do you think I could use the little tree version inside of the place? That helps. Kind of cute. Okay. And then I guess the only other thing is that maybe I'll want to put a couple of pumpkins here and there, like we had outside. It's not helping with the orange. All of a sudden, everything is really orange, even more so because of my pumpkins. But I don't mind. I kind of like it. It's quite committed to the bit. So that's okay with me. I don't have any pumpkins out here yet. We might want to get a couple more so we can have some things on the back porch. Maybe there could be a bench on the back porch. The white pumpkins I don't like as much. I feel like it's very stark. And there's like no other white in the whole place. I mean, I guess you could do, we could put them. Like I could, at least for the inside. I almost would prefer, honestly, I think I'd prefer the green over the white. The white just looks like something's off. That brings in some of the green that we have on this thing, so maybe that's okay. Crawlberry, I've never had an issue with putting cottage living pumpkins everywhere across my whole build, so I think we should be okay. Everyone always asks that. They ask if they spoil. I've never had a problem with it, and I've done this kind of thing like probably too much where I put pumpkins everywhere because I've built like I don't know, multiple times I've done pumpkin patches and stuff like that, so no, this record player, it's actually worse than Don Lothario's kit. It's the Party Essentials kit. Don Lothario's kit has like a mix of build and cast, and it's actually not that bad. The Party Essentials kit is almost completely useless except for 2 items, this and also a bar. And I mean, it has cute party decor, but you just probably don't need to pay money for that, you know? They take a long time to spoil, do they? If they spoil, I don't really care. I kind of like the vibes of them existing, so I'm good with them staying, even if they might spoil. I don't know what you think about that, chat, but okay, I'm gonna save my game. The next thing I want to do is have my sim do a little bit of cooking, because I want to have some baked goods that we can put in the shelves, and then I'll put it on the gallery. Sugar cookies. You literally forgot that we have a party essentials kit. Oh, that's so classic. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a nothing kit, honestly. Like, I really wouldn't encourage anyone to pay for it unless they, like, really want it. Just most people don't really have a need for it. Okay, there can be some really cheap sugar cookies on sale. Let's bake a carrot cake. And then after that, what should I make next? A lemon meringue pie. Free money. You can change pumpkin decorations and won't spoil. Well, these, oh, I guess you can transform them so they won't spoil like that. That's a good point with the cottage living ones. I don't really like, I'm personally not all that worried about it. Maybe that's bad, I don't know. I guess I could have her go do all of that on all of them. Can I use the decor box for the outside? I guess we possibly could, yeah. Okay, that's a pie. Maybe debug version of it. What, of the pumpkins? I have, the pumpkins that I have out there are debug. These are all debug pumpkins. Ooh, mystery. Oh, it's Jacques. And now we're in love with him. Exciting. Very exciting. He's even here flirting with me right now. Oh, banana bread. God. I want that so bad. I'm actually jealous of that. Yeah, he's really rich. He's a good sim for us to know. Let's just make a chocolate cake too, and then I'll have her cheat the cooking skill a little bit while we're at it. Because there's more pies that you can make in the cooking skill as well. Yeah, he just entered the employees only room. Just like broke in. Decided to help. Did it want to place at the top, or does it not want to let me? I don't think it wants to place at the very top. That's fine. Okay, sweets. I feel like a set of some cupcakes could be nice, and then also like maybe a couple more pies. Let's do red velvet cupcakes. That's a classic. This is making you want pumpkin pie so bad. Oh, I love pumpkin pie. I really like pumpkin pie. I'm not a big pie person in general, but I like pumpkin pie. We'll make a pumpkin pie in game. I want like a pumpkin pie and an apple pie probably. Why did you put those in the fridge? Boo. Yeah, the way these place is kind of weird, huh? He like suddenly Jacques works here now. He's just helping for some reason. Where did it go? Pumpkin pie. That's the good stuff. Okay, well now she's cooking on that, which is like worst case scenario. It's because of Jacques. Whatever. If she cooks out, honestly, like if the Sims want to cook out here, it doesn't bother me too much. I can put a plant on that one so they don't cook on this though, because this is probably not the best place to be cooking. You dislike pumpkin pie? That makes sense. I think it's an acquired taste. Pumpkin in general is. Dan doesn't like pumpkin. This is something really controversial and it's gonna make you hate Dan. Dan does not like pumpkin spice anything. And he thinks that everyone overdoes it in the fall. And I don't agree with him in the slightest. Like, I think he couldn't be more wrong about that. And I think he should be ashamed for even saying it. Uh-oh. Now there's a fight happening in the chat. People agree with him. I think I'm gonna do instead of the apple pie, I think I'm gonna do the raspberry pie because it's like a real pie looking pie. with the crust like that. But yeah, I understand people overdo it. I get it. I get you. I still like it. Like, I still would like to eat pumpkin spice flavored things. I don't drink coffee, so I don't care about like you know, any of that stuff. But, oh, finally, something on the top. That's good. I like that. Maybe we could have like one more small dish, like a pie right here. And then, oh, wait. Is that the last thing that fits in my display case? Oh, it's possible nothing else fits in there. I don't really like how it looks, but yeah, even if people overdo it, you can just not eat it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's true. It's not like they don't really, he never had pumpkin pie until he came here. I just don't think you guys, they don't really like sell canned pumpkin as readily accessible. They still do, but like here in the fall time, like at the grocery store, they got rows of canned pumpkin out. Like when it gets close to Thanksgiving and it's like on sale, it's buy one, get one free. Like they've got, you know, like they've got canned pumpkin everywhere versus I think it's maybe a little bit harder to get your hands on canned pumpkin in the UK. And if you do, it's probably expensive. You know? Okay, I think that we're all set up though for this to be our small business. We do need to make one so that way we can like, it doesn't upload to the gallery with it, but we'll know it's there. Let's use this. Oh my gosh. What do you want to call it? Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Isn't that the name of that book though? The one that isn't very good? With love and respect to that author. I read it, so I'm allowed to say that. Okay, I'm gonna have Sims eat. And also browse and buy items. And maybe they could like listen to music and read or something while they're here at my cafe. The fall activities, it's like loads of outdoor stuff. Leaf piles, scarecrows, mud puddles. I could put that on though. Wait, Patchy's Pastries is kind of cute. Oh, I should have put drink coffee and tea. Maybe I'll put drink coffee and tea on here as a activity. We can't do tea also, but this is fine. Patchy's Pastries. Okay. That's so cute. Wait, make sure the lighting is good. I'm wondering if I should upload it as a small business venue lot type, so it's easier for people to place it down in their world. But no, we'll do it like this. Patchy's Pastries. We'll just make sure we put like a hashtag small business. Is browse and buy items missing for you? I put browse and buy items on there. This world is in Copperdale. This lot, it's in Copperdale, I mean to say. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a small business bakery in Copperdale to be placed on Town Square Terrace. There is a 2-bedroom apartment upstairs and a bakery small business downstairs. I would use the following. Oh, can't type business activities. Eat, browse and buy items, drink coffee, fall activities. What did I say? Did I leave it on reading or on listening to music? And listen to music. Okay. I couldn't remember which one I left on there. An autumnal small business bakery in Copperdale. Oh, I didn't paint the ceilings yet. God. We've even been talking about that all day. Like, that was my plan as the last thing I was gonna do this entire stream. I'm not even kidding. What did you put in my inventory? That's so messed up. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Don't forget to change the pumpkins to decor. Well, I didn't forget. I was actually actively choosing not to, but ticket kiosk is inaccessible. That's not true. It'll be fine. I guess I probably should though. I know it's a big concern. It's like the #1 thing people come into the chat and ask about is the pumpkins. So, oh, you can only transform the giant ones into decor, and then it moves it, which is kind of annoying. You can't transform the small ones, so those ones can't be transformed. I just don't really think it's that worth it. I don't know. I forgot the balcony ceiling. Oh. But I don't like, here's the thing again. I've done this so many times. Like, it's like, I've never had an issue with it, so I'm personally not really worried about it. I know that a lot of people are, but I've never had a problem. It might go bad after a long time, but like, I really don't think it will. Like, I think it's fine. And if it does, I guess you can just delete it, whatever. Like, okay. Patchies, pastries. Ready? Upload. Anyway, so if they spoil, I apologize, but I don't know. I think sometimes, like, when you're doing builds like this, even if they did spoil, I would still use them. Like, it's here for the vibes. I don't really care that much if it spoils. And maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't say that, but I don't know. Oh, I saw someone ask earlier, I'm gonna say it again. If you wanna turn off the small business outline, you can just press O on your keyboard. It's also this button for unit outlines, but O is the keyboard toggle. It's a little bit easier to use. You need handiness to preserve them. Isn't that for the ones, in my mind, the ones that spoil are the ones from the spooky stuff pack. I don't know about the produce. Like, think about it like this, right? You know how you have like spinach in your inventory that you harvested? It doesn't spoil. I've had like spinach in my inventory for 5 generations in my legacy challenge. I think the pumpkins are like that. They might say they spoil, but you can still, I think you can still use them. I don't think that it's gonna cause a problem. And if the pumpkins stink, then whatever. Okay, that's 1 page of packs, 2 pages. Oh, 2.5 whole pages of packs. Guys, I'm gonna say it one last time. I just don't care if they spoil. It's not a big deal. I know that the cottage living ones will spoil in your inventory. What I'm trying to say is I don't know if it matters out here. I really don't. It's fine. I've put debug stuff in builds, and loads of people put debug stuff in builds that like actively spoils. Like dirty dishes, you know? It's fine. Sometimes it's more fun to have fun than to worry about those little things. It's not like it's gonna break the build, so. Anyway, I think on that note though, we finished this build in like a really good amount of time, because I usually end stream right around 7. But I think I'll probably wrap it up right here. I am gonna be live again tomorrow. Like I said, I don't normally stream on Sundays, but I am gonna be live tomorrow because I want to villager hunt for Patchy. So that is my plan for later. Not later, in the morning. 9 a.m. Eastern time is when I'm gonna be live tomorrow. So I shall see you then. Wait, Patchy? Oh my god, my brain is goo. Curly, I meant to say curly. You guys don't understand. I have literally filmed myself every waking second of today. I'm not even kidding. This morning, I started recording at 7 a.m. I stopped recording at like 3:30. I ate lunch. I went live at 4. I have not stopped talking to myself all day. Like, I literally didn't even take breaks in between. Like, all I've done today is talk. So bear with me. um, I'm starting to lose it, I think. But the review is finished being recorded, so that's good. But yeah, it took a long time. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the reviews. I tend to repeat myself a lot more than I normally do. I'll say the same line from my script like 7 times. It's a real pain to edit. I feel bad for Dan. Imagine me saying, it's a real pain to edit. I feel bad for Dan. It's a real pain to edit. I feel bad for Dan. It's a real pain to edit. I feel bad for Dan. Like, and I just do that all day with this like 14,000 word script that I wrote. And guess what? It was fine the first time I said it. But I said it again and again and again and again after that. So, yeah, it's 14,000 words, this script. It's like 25 pages on my Google Doc. This is my longest one yet. I don't even think that there's anything about it that warrants it being that long. I think that I'm just yapping and yapping and yapping. Like, I just become even more of a yapper than I have ever been before. But it's okay. I guess I had a lot that I wanted to say. So, they just keep getting longer. Yeah, I'm not doing that on purpose. Like, I'm actively not trying to make them longer, but oh well. The video that I'm posting the day after, so I'll post the reviews on Friday. The day after, on Saturday, I'm posting my like gameplay video, and that one is done being edited. It's 2.5 hours long, and that's cut down. So like, mind all the repeats and the yapping and the silence, that because I like, you know, don't talk when the Sim's asleep or whatever. It's 2.5 hours cut down. I played a Sim's entire childhood on long lifespan. So, I think it'll hopefully be good. So it's like a feature-length film for the weekend. Anyway, feature-length Simsie movie, yeah. Yeah, I like to do that with the gameplay because it's like that was my first playthrough of the pack, and I was gonna do that anyway, so I might as well just record it. Is kind of what I thought. It took me like pretty much all week to record that video, and maybe like 4 days, I guess. It took me to record that video. So I did it like in a few segments, and they were all like 2 hours long each, the segments that I did. At one point, I left and took Snap to the vet and then came back and kept filming. You know, when I had to go take Snap in to like get taught how to do her IV, I ended up canceling stream that night because we got home like when I should have been live. Her appointment was like when I was gonna stream, so I just didn't stream and I filmed instead. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the vet. And then I came back and just kept going. So anyway, I think it's fun though. Lots of stop-start, I guess. But you can't film that all in one day. It would take like all day and into the night, so I guess I could have, but it's not really my vibe. 2 a.m. recording is not really my thing, you know? I also don't like to record at night. Like when it gets dark in my office, I don't like how it looks. So I don't really want that to be in the, you know? But okay, well anyway, I'm gonna go find somebody to raid then. And then I shall see you all in the morning if you're gonna be around to play Animal Crossing. I'm actually not going to be live on Monday or Tuesday, and probably not Wednesday of this week because I'm going to New York City to see Chapel Roan with Hope. So I'm flying there on Monday and seeing Chapel on Tuesday and then coming home on Wednesday early in the morning so I can finish my videos. But I might stream on Wednesday. It kind of just depends if I finish the videos or not. So, but me and Hope are going to see Chapel on Tuesday. So anyway, I might be back on Wednesday. It just kind of depends how everything's going. It really depends how long it takes me to film the rest of the review stuff. Because now I have to do all the like little clips, you know? It's like me filming my sim and all the traits and all this and that and like all those little bits, the B-roll, if you will. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. Probably a while, because last time it took me like, I listened to the entire God of the Woods audiobook last time while I filmed all the B-roll. And I was listening to it at like 2.2 something. Maybe, I forget how long I was. That was earlier in my audiobook days, so I was listening to them slower. It's probably like 2.3 times speed, but even then, it's a long audiobook. So, yeah, I didn't care for that book either. This is a controversial opinion, I think, because everybody really liked that book. I didn't like it. I thought that book, and look, I love a long book. Like, I love, like, long books of nothing. Like, I like the vibes, you know? It's called The God of the Woods. It's a thriller. It's like a murder mystery, but it's not a very thrilling thriller, let me tell you, because it just goes on and on. On and on. And there's like 10 different side quests. Like, it was just a whole bunch of nothing. To me, at least. So I didn't really like it that much. But it wasn't my vibe. But a lot of people really liked it. Like, I see people online that are like, oh my god, I was obsessed with this God of the Woods book. But it wasn't for me. So, yeah, I wouldn't describe it as a thriller either. I think people do, but I don't think I would. I wouldn't read it. I actually stopped reading it, like I finished it, and I went downstairs and I started ranting to Dan about it, and he was like, no, don't tell me about it, like I might read it, and I was like, I don't think you should read this. And then he said, okay, I trust you. So then I told him the whole story of what happened in the book. Anyway, it's just called The God of the Woods. I don't like to talk about books I hate. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But I didn't really like it. Did that with Akatar. Oh, I DNF'd that book after 2 chapters because I didn't like that she skinned a wolf. Yeah, never picked it back up. I don't really DNF things either. but it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Anyway, who's live? I think maybe... Oh my god. Shella's playing Planet Zoo. Guys, my show is on. I love Planet Zoo. Okay. Shella is starting a new zoo in Planet Zoo. You don't understand how much I like Planet Zoo to watch. I'm not that good at playing it. I love Planet Zoo content. Okay, I'm gonna go raid Shella and we can watch her play Planet Zoo. She's really good at Planet Zoo. And if you've never seen it before, it's a building game basically, but and also a management sim because you like run and manage a zoo. But you can build so detailed. Like you're gonna be so impressed. If you like building, this will probably excite you, I think. And if you like animals, I guess too. So to me, it's perfect. But we'll go over and we'll raid Shella playing Planet Zoo, and then I will see you all in the morning to look for Curly, not Patchy. Patchy is right here. Curly is in Animal Crossing. So, anyway, have a good rest of your night, everybody. Happy Saturday, and I shall see you all later, okay? Goodbye!